Hey, I wanted to talk about a few things. It seems like I've got like a little bit of a sickness or something, so I haven't really been using the mic that much. Obviously, there hasn't been much going on right now. I have put some thought into the fundraiser. I think I prepared a really fun. I don't know how long it will take. It depends on if I get the funding or if I run out of ideas or I ask a friend for some cash or something, whichever comes first. But basically, I'm going to be doing weeks of certain themed content. Like I have all these Muso games here. I have Spirit of Sanada, Voni Chanbara. I have both Basara games and Batride War Genesis. I do have some of the other ones on PS3. I have a couple on Steam as well. So obviously Muso, that's what I'm known for. That will be one of the weeks that I'll be doing. I will be doing some fighting games, so I'll probably do some Climax Fighters. A little harder to do this game because it basically has no single player content. It just has like random mock battles. But I'll be doing Guilty Gear, probably Blaze Blue, Chaos Code, Marvel. Dragon Ball Fighters will be out by then. I hear that game has the standard like ArcSys content, has a story mode and arcade and stuff. So I'll be covering some of those things. I'll probably also do some of these as well. There's supposed to be a new translation for Ys 8, so I'd like to revisit that game. Dragon Quest Heroes is probably something I'll cover. And then the rest will be a combination of indies, shmups, and beat-em-ups. I don't know exactly how much content this will entail. Obviously, Dynasty Warriors 9 is out on the 13th. For PC. I decided I'm not going to get the Japanese version. I have my doubts that it's going to get any kind of significant translations, and it's only a 5-day wait, and as I've said before, I don't particularly have a ton of excitement for it. I am mildly interested in it, but not enough to go spend $80 on the Japanese version. Also, a good friend of mine is going to be sending me 16 gigs of RAM for my PC. Right now I'm on 8 gigs DDR3, which, as you can see from the quality of my videos, has not really had much of an impact, but it'll be a nice upgrade. I know probably the next couple batches of games that I cover are going to require more RAM at some point. Like the Dragon Ball FighterZ system requirements are like pretty crazy considering it runs fine on a PS4. I don't know if that's just for like 1080p or what, but I figured it'd be a good upgrade, especially since I'm getting it for free. That's going to be another thing that I won't have to ask you guys for. I'm sure if you looked at the announcement that Google made today, they're going to make it a lot harder for smaller channels to get partnered. As far as I know, I meet the requirements. I'm well above the subscriber threshold, but I'm not sure if I'm above the watch hours threshold. I'm pretty sure I am, but it's going to make it harder for a lot of people. So even if you don't fund me, if you watch someone else who has a much smaller channel than I do, and you like their content and they're promoting their Patreon, you should definitely consider supporting them because they're basically going to make it like borderline impossible for people to break out, which is kind of interesting because Twitch has pretty much done the opposite with the affiliate program. Now, the affiliate program is not perfect either. They have that, I think you need to make $100 in like a year or something for them to pay you at all, so unless you're able to get 50 subs, actually no, it would take 40 subs, about 40 to 45 subs, and a significant amount of bits, then you're not going to see a dime from them. But at the very least, you can start making money, and you can have emotes and stuff, and that can kind of incentivize people to support you and stuff like that. So that's what's going to be happening. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post my links for the rest of the month, probably just a couple times a week so that you guys don't get sick of it. Like I said, I will have about $150 from the channel next month, which is why I'm doing this. It's not like there's some big massive action game coming out next month or anything. There is the Bayonetta port, but I don't think I'm going to be the guinea pig for that. I'm going to let someone else do a port review on that. If I'm able to get a Switch next month, then that'll probably be one of the games I get. I had a friend of mine offer to buy my first Switch game of my choice. So what I decided I'd do there is I would get Fire Emblem Muso. I think that's going to be a great compromise if Dynasty Warriors 9 does not turn out well. I already told you guys that I am not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm going to be buying that game out of my pocket, especially if I end up getting the Switch next month. Then pretty much all the money I make from the channel is going to go towards that. So it's going to be out of my just normal, like, regular money that I get. So if I don't like the game, then you're going to hear it for better or for worse. I hope that you guys aren't going to expect sugarcoating here, because I don't know if it's going to be a good game or not. A lot of people have been saying that they're a little apprehensive towards it. They are changing a lot in a single game. I'm interested in trying it out. I think that the game probably does have more to offer than what they're showing. I think the marketing for it has been pretty lackluster. You know, they're basically showing like the equivalent of like 30-second commercials that you watched before. Probably before you watch some of my videos. We don't have ad block on. That's pretty much what the advertising and the marketing for the game has been. I think that it has more to offer. I'll definitely go in depth with the mechanics. I know Swillow is planning on getting the Japanese version because he does not have a gaming PC yet, and he's far more excited for it than I am. So if you want the standard, you know, day one, day zero, you know, first week, whatever, impressions, I recommend that you go subscribe to him. You should definitely go subscribe to him regardless, because we play a lot of the same stuff, and he plays even more than I do. So you can go sub to him on the 13th. I will get the game. Hopefully I'm able to get the funds either from you guys or from my friends or whatever. However it happens, hopefully I can get the Switch funded, and then I'll probably be able to get the game off Green Man Gaming, or I'll get it off Waidu, or one of those sites that sells the European keys. As long as it activates in the US, I should be able to get it for cheaper. So that's what's going to happen next month. Dragon Ball FighterZ is on the 26th. I went ahead and pre-ordered it. I was kind of on the fence about it. I didn't enjoy the beta that much. I couldn't really find a character that I liked, and as simple as the game seems, it really does need a trading mode, like just for the team synergies and stuff. I think that's going to go a long way, very much like it did with Marvel. You know, it's pretty crazy what people figured out with such limited resources. So I thought about canceling my pre-order, but I realized that I've spent money on far stupider things. Like, honestly, if I hadn't bought that game, I probably would have spent the $50 I got from the channel for like pizza or something. So in retrospect, I don't really mind buying it. I will be covering it on the 26th. Obviously, it is not something that I'm expecting to make money from. I'm not even expecting to get any subscribers from it at all. I just bought it because it looked fun, and as you can see here, I play quite a bit of ArcSys Works games. I have 2 of them, soon to be 3, just on my account, and I have several others, and I've played pretty much all their other stuff that came out before the PS4. So I think it'll be fun to play. If I'm able to come up with anything cool, I will share it with you guys. But that's basically the next month of content. This month is just going to be random stuff. I may even start the fundraiser, the little event that I'm going to be doing. You saw I did the Basara practice yesterday. I may start it a little sooner. It is up to you guys. If you have any plans to support me, you can go ahead and let me know. If you have a specific game that you'd like me to cover, you can go ahead and let me know. Obviously, it has to be something that I own, and we can always touch base. It's probably easier to get a hold of me on Discord, so if you want to check my links besides my normal PayPal and Patreon, I'm going to go ahead and put my Discord in there. You can contact me on there if you want to have something covered and you want to support me. That's probably the best way that I can give back to you. Anyway, that's the plan for the next month. There's obviously some pretty exciting things going on, one of which has already been paid for. I've got RAM coming, which means that whatever else I decide to cover throughout the year, in the random off chance that DMC5 on Steam requires 16 gigs of RAM, I'll be ready. Whatever else. So it'll help me to multitask. I might be able to multitask during streams more often and stuff like that. So there are some exciting things happening. It has been a rough couple months for me. I'm glad that I haven't given up or anything. I'm definitely going to do my best to provide you guys with more content. Obviously, there's a couple things happening within the next few months, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, my links are in the description, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.